Hello everyone, and welcome to my 90-day Fiance official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Former 90-day fiancé, the other way couple Daniel Gates and Johan Geronimo had split when she uncovered the extent of his cheating, but it looks like their story isn't done yet. Danielle is a 43-year-old woman from New York City who met the 32-year-old Johan while vacationing in the Dominican Republic. Danielle fell for Johan's height and muscles. However, physical trainer Johan was never true to Danielle. He always wanted to come to the US and Danielle didn't issue him a visa because of his dodgy behavior. In the Season 5 reunion, Danielle confessed Johan had around 50 mistresses. Danielle and Johan utilized his Instagram profile to reveal the shocking update to their fans. Johan captioned his post, "Otsa vez," with a pink hearts emoji. It translates to, "again." The picture depicts Danielle wearing a blue jersey bandy top sitting on Johan's lap, who is clad in a yellow graphic t-shirt and a designer hat. Johan is the one who clicked the selfie, and the couple couldn't stop beaming as they presented the news to their followers. Danielle and Johan might have predicted that the update was not going to elicit a great response from 90-day fiancé watchers. Danielle married Johan on 90-day Love in Paradise after having met him just 5 months ago. They had only spent 3 weeks together in person, but Danielle wanted to marry Johan and even made plans to go to the DR without letting him know. Johan anticipated to move to the US to make money for his family, but Danielle had other plans. She abandoned her teaching profession to head to Johan's nation, which profoundly worried him. Moreover, Danielle was unaware that Johan started an affair with a woman just after Danielle married him. He was in a 2-year relationship with a woman. The woman also visited their apartment when Danielle wasn't around and had met Johan's relatives. The lady called Danielle to let her know about the affair in Season 5. A can of worms erupted as Danielle dug through Johan's computer to learn about his multiple liaisons. He even cheated on Danielle with a woman who had attended one of her retreats in the DR. In May 2024, Danielle hacked Johan's Instagram to show he was reluctant to divorce her. She said he had narcissistic personality disorder and unexpectedly accused him of assault. Danielle called Johan a sanky-panky. Danielle confused fans in December 2023 when she stated she was looking for a life partner and welcomed applications. However, Danielle was not successful in finding a significant other following Johan. She believed Johan had done certain things for her that the camera had not captured. She determined she was going to let Johan to have the life he deserved. She understood that if things were not supposed to work out, they wouldn't. The 90-day fiancé, the other way star, also never got rid of the enormous Johan tattoo on her bicep, which implied she was never over him. Pedro Jimeno from the family Chantel is thriving since parting from his ex-wife, Chantel Everett, implying that she was the one blocking him from attaining his full potential. Pedro originally came to the United States to build a future with Chantel, thinking that marrying her would assist him to grow and become the best version of himself. However, his intentions didn't pan out the way he intended. Pedro and Chantel's marriage became toxic because of personal concerns and family conflict. Pedro's mother, Lydia Morel, never fully embraced Chantel, and Chantel's parents regularly interfered with their married lives. In 2021, Pedro started focusing on himself over everything else. He stopped treating Chantel like a queen and accused her of being sluggish. Eventually, Pedro asked his wife for a divorce. He politely urged her to leave him alone, but she accused him of scamming and cheating on her. Pedro and Chantel went through a tough divorce, where they legally fought with each other. Pedro begged for his due part of the joint bank account, but Chantel refused to give him anything. The family Chantel couple finalized their divorce in the months that followed. Pedro encountered challenges during his 7-year relationship with Chantel. Initially, he assumed the relationship would bring outcomes for himself and his wife. However, the TLC star eventually conceded that improvements were improbable owing to family issues and in-laws who regularly questioned his character, was a huge hurdle for Pedro. His former mother-in-law, Karen Everett, accused him of being a sanky-panky, a disparaging phrase for a Dominican Republic guy who deceives and marries an American lady to secure a future in the United States. Pedro's intense relationship with Chantel hindered him from focusing on himself. Engaging in events such as fighting his former brother-in-law, River Knight Everett, and disagreeing with his wife, Chantel, distracted him from his genuine ambitions. Pedro's massive weight gain revealed his discontent and lack of ambition within his marriage. He depended on playing games and minor pleasures to sustain his happiness. Ultimately, the family Chantel cast member had no choice but to give up on his marriage. Pedro didn't simply abandon his marriage because of his in-laws, but also because of Chantel's rude behavior. Before he requested a divorce, he'd asked his wife to allow him some space. Perhaps he wanted to settle down and focus on his profession before addressing his marital troubles. However, Chantel didn't heed Pedro's requests. She pressed herself on him, seeking to be engaged in his business life while accusing him of cheating on her. Chantel didn't give her husband a moment of solace, which ultimately only pushed him away from her. After the breakup, the Dominican Republic native finally had the space and mental bandwidth to focus on his job. He dedicated all the time he needed at work, away from any suspicions of cheating. As Pedro closed more sales and acquired confidence as a real estate agent, he became an indispensable element of the Lori Delgado Realty Group. The family Chantel actor witnessed remarkable improvement within just a few months of separating from his ex-wife. Pedro has achieved several new milestones as a real estate agent. He has published all the updates on his social media, letting the family Chantel followers know how far he has gone. Pedro's Instagram bio indicates that he was the Rookie of the Year 2021 at his office and was also the top producer for his company for 2 consecutive years. Pedro can generate hundreds of likes and views by producing meme-worthy films while marketing his real estate company. In July, Pedro published a humorous video footage of a chiropractor breaking someone's foot and used it to communicate details about his new property in Georgia. He made the whole video look seamless and humorous, earning dozens of likes and comments. Someone even said, "This was funny, fantastic one, Pedro." When he was married to his former wife, he accumulated a substantial amount of excess weight, giving him an unfit appearance. Besides that, Pedro also struggled emotionally, which took away the youthful light from his face. However, over the past 2 years, Pedro has entirely overcome the terrible influence his toxic marriage had on his health. He has dropped all his extra weight and now exhibits the best version of himself. Pedro seems exceptionally fit in his latest footage, looking younger than ever and much more fashionable. In August 2023, Pedro published a selfie looking his finest, clothed in a black shirt and grey shorts, set for his workout. He concentrates on cardio and lifting weights, but his favorite activity is Muay Thai training, which has helped him attain an athletic image. The family Chantel cast members' updated fashion sense, including trimmed beard, short hair, and well-groomed appearance, complements his formal attire beautifully. Thanks for watching, everyone. What do you think will happen next? We love hearing from you.